Yo, what's up, Army Brothers? This is Yo Kamish, the Bone Crusher, coming at you live for Week Three's recap. Um, Week Three's recap featured a couple blowouts, a good mix of, well, mostly blowouts. To be honest with you, I'm looking at the scoreboard here, and other than the game between Bone Crusher and Platino Power, there was only one other game with a 20 point or less differential. Well, actually, not even 20 points or less, with the 20 something point range. So it was mostly blowouts. This was the only really close game of the week. We're going to go over that. And that was my team versus Platino Power. We both came into this matchup 2-0, and rightfully so. It was a close game between two of the top teams in the entire league. Um, if I should say so myself, and I do say so myself. This matchup boiled down to one thing and one thing only, and I'll tell you what it was. Even though in my $1,000 league I was cheering against Julio Jones, had Julio Jones scored more than 2 points, I think I would have won this game. Also, Brandon Cooks only scored three for Platino Power. Also, Drew Brees came short in that final drive. We were watching the game together, and Drew Brees was like 20 some yards and a touchdown away from me winning this game. So it was a very close game, very close game. But Platino Power, you were able to pull it out. I don't mind losing to a good team like that. You improved to 3-0, and I dropped to 2-1. Next matchup, another blowout here. Well, not another blowout. First blowout of the week. All the way up. Scored 210 points. By the way, that was tied for the highest score of the week, versus the Picola I-10 Haulers, which is our defending champion. This dude can't get a win to save his life, man. He getting knocked all over the place. Picola I-10 Haulers had, if you look at it, he didn't have a horrible game. He scored 143 points. Uh, yeah, and some of that was me. I gave you that advice to start prior, boy. You wouldn't even have had 143 points. Anyways, but the real story in this one was all the way up, man. He was dominant this week. Two guys with 30. He had three more with 20 some points, and then the Vikings defense gave him 44. So you just you can't beat 210 points, man. It's gonna take a really lucky week for two teams to score that high. Pico I-10 Haulers defending champs. You dropped to 0-3. Still looking for that first W. And all the way up, you improved to 2-1. Next matchup, we got Lou 904 versus Siegel Street, and this was a 26-point victory for Lou 904. This is the second closest game of the week, so that should tell you something. If the second closest game of the week was 26 points difference, bruh, it wasn't a close week at all. Lou 904, you had one, two, three guys with 20 something points, and really just a solid team effort because you didn't have any outstanding players. That 28 points was Jarvis Landry, and Mark Ingram gave you 24, and Crabtree 20. That was it. But what it is on the other side, Siegel Street, he had one guy that scored 20 points. Well, actually two. Kelsey gave him 20. His defense gave him 23, and that was it. That was it. Nobody else gave him 20. So Siegel Street, man, listen, you dropped to 1-2, while Lou 904, you remain perfect at 3-0. Next matchup, we got Jeffrey Body Bags versus the Jack and Jokers, and this was 60. What was this? This was a 56-point blowout for the Jack and Jokers, who beat Jeffrey Body Bags 153-97. Jeffrey Body Bags, man, you got your ass whooped 2 weeks in a row. Damn. Last week it was the a lower dirt bag stomping you, and this week is Jack and Jokers. Well, check this out. Ben Roethlisberger gave you 8. Cameron Artist Payne gave you 6. Diggs gave you 8. McManus 5. And your high score and the only person who scored over 20 points was LeGarrette Blount. On the other side, Jack and Jokers, man, Prescott gave you 27. Marvin Jones gave you 44. Cardinals did gave you 20. You singing a better tune. Starting off 2-1 this year, Jack and Jokers and Jeffrey Body Bags, you dropped to 1-2. Even though, let me make a note here, Jack and Jokers, I don't know what you was thinking. You dropped your first round draft pick, Jeremy Hill, and Body Bags picked him up. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday. But hey, man, it is what it is. Like I said, you improved to 2-1, Jack and Jokers, Jeffrey Body Bags, you dropped to 1-2. Next matchup. Boy, Smitty. Boy, you gotta get your shit together, boy. You getting blown out by Freddie Lee, a lower dirt bag, 0-2 to start the season. Smitty, you was 1-1, a lower dirt bag. You was the second guy with 210 points, high score of the week. Memphis Bad Boys, you had 133. 133 was not that bad of a score. McKinnon only gave you 7, Jason Witten 4, and your Giants defense, which is your team, by the way, only gave you 6 points. But a lower dirt bag, man, everybody was doing it for you. Rogers 36, Hyde 27, Freeman 37, Beckham 21, Deshaun 20, Christian Michael 26. Only bust was Delaney Walker because he didn't play. He gave you 0 points. Even the Patriots defense gave you 31. So you get your first win of the season, a lower dirt bag, improving your record to 1-2. And Memphis Bad Boys, you drop to 1-2. Last matchup, the Chosen One versus Raise Up. The Chosen One came into the week 0-2, Raise Up 1-1, and the Chosen One ended up beating you by 38 points. This was a 38-point victory for the Chosen One. He had Wentz with 30, Ball with 34, Demaryius Thomas gave him 22, and his kicker gave him 21. Raise Up, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys of single digits, and we already know the rule: 5 guys with single digits equals L. So, hey, Raise Up, you dropped to 1-2, and Griff, you get your first win of the season, improving to 1-2. For all you guys who got anybody playing in the Dolphins-Bengals game, they play Thursday night, so remember to set your lineups on Wednesday, because you know the deal, man. It's your responsibility to set your lineup. All right? Good luck to everybody, except for Howard, because I think that's who I play next week. It's me and you, boy. All right. Good luck. Peace.